So I wanted to be fair and give you some insight into Zoom. So Zoom is used primarily by businesses that have done this. There's also like Get2Meeting and a couple different sites. So Zoom has a free version and a paid version. And the free version allows you to connect up to 100 people at once. So most people that are watching this won't need that paid version. And I'm not sure if that was an increase from their previous paid version, or if that's always what the free version has been, if it's new or not. I've used Zoom. I have a company that uses Zoom that I can log into, and they have paid for an account. So I know that at one point you still needed to, in order to do certain things, probably record meetings, you probably had to have a free account. I know Zoom is working on doing that for the free accounts so that you can still record your meetings. But you could also use Screencastify as your Google extension. And if you haven't watched that video, it's very easy to set up and use. So you could still record a Zoom meeting through that. So here's the URL is zoom.us, and I don't want you to go to zoom.com. So you're going to sign in, and if you click on sign up, it's going to bring you to this area where it says there's a CAPTCHA. Right now it's not working, so I'm hoping it works for some of you later. But you could use sign in with Google. When I did sign in with Google, it gave me this error. I do have an account through Google as well as through my Facebook, and the Facebook one did go through, and I was able to hit create an account, and it did work in. So I'm hoping that I just wanted to show you that it's getting overloaded right now. And so it did let me log in. So here's what it looks like when you're logged in. You can schedule a meeting. It can be right now. You can join meetings through that. You can host a meeting and choose with being able to share your screen. And so they're trying to do where you can't dial in. So if you notice that they want you to go through your computer to hear people, so that because it only needs one code for them instead of two codes, having to keep an audio code open and a video code. So if you can do it through both at the same time. So if you click schedule a new meeting, you can then set it up. It does only have a 40-minute time limit. And then you can upgrade. So it does give you those options, whereas Google Meet doesn't have that. So, but you could say how long you want it to do. Upgrading, of course, is asking you to pay. And for right now, it might be worth it to you to do. But you can set it up, create a meeting password if you want. Say you do want to be able to use video on a meeting. You want to use only computer audio, then it only creates one space. And that, if you want them to be muted, or if you want to have a waiting room where you have to then accept them. So if they come in early, they can't go ahead and start the meeting without you. You can add some of these things in there. So if you want to enable join before the host, that just means they can come in the room before you're there. So you may not want that. Enable the waiting room just means that they're hanging out until you get situated, and then you want to let them come in. And you can also say you're going to record the meeting automatically, and then you just set it up. So then you could send this meeting straight out, or you can start it immediately. You are going to have to send the URL. So rather than like Google Meet, it just gives you 10 letters. You are going to have to send out this URL, but when they click on it, it's going to ask them to download Zoom, or something sometimes with the computer. So sometimes Chromebooks, because they don't like a lot of things downloaded to them, especially when it's a school Chromebook, doesn't have that. So you have to kind of be careful sometimes with the settings on those kinds of things. So you can go straight to click start this meeting, and it will ask you if you don't already have, something downloaded to your computer to download that. I'm not sure without. And then it does bring you in right away, and you would have to click start video. But because I'm already using the video, it won't let me start the video. So that's why. Otherwise, it would show that. So I'm already using the webcam. If I click off of that, it might let me. Yeah. So it lets me click on to that, and it won't let you use it twice. So here is your screen. It's recording because I put that down as an automatic. This is where I can go to my manage my participants. It shows me over here who it is. I can mute them. I can rename them. I can pause or stop my recording. It lets me decide as the meeting chair if I'm going to let everybody share their screen or not. I can also go here and invite. I can send an email, or I can copy with the URL to just send differently for them. I can adjust my settings, and then I can also end the meeting. There's also a chat bar, so I can do a group chat to everyone, or when people join, I can do a specific to just one person. And so, oops, clicked out of it. Here we go. So you can see that it's similar, but it can get trickier as you go. So that's Zoom. Let me know if you have any questions on that too. End meeting for all. Stop sharing.